Buongiorno. No, actually, just hi everyone. God, I watched the last videos I'd done, the last lives I'd done. Oh my God, it was just when I looked over them to see where I'd gotten as into the foodie Thailand arc, back to Kuwait arc, back to black, back to back everywhere. She's back everywhere. Um, but my God, I didn't That's a lie. I did realize I was sick. Hi, cement shoes. Mwah, how are ya? In a funny humor for this time of the night. Shmita! Everybody's hopping on. You must think I'm all good. Just kick the bucket. Do you think I'm kicking the bucket? I'm not. Um, I was watching. I was watching. I was looking through the videos that I did before I got sick, and it was a month ago. A month since I've been on. um, Catching up with Foodle McToodles and hi Kids Chick. Um, Catching up with Foodles, McToodles, seeing how she's getting on. My God, I didn't realize I was so sick and I sounded so sick, and her audio was so bad. And, oh, I didn't do those last videos justice at all. Oh my God, there was actually one where I was actually so sick that himself had to come up to me because I was actually getting sick. But I managed to get off live before I actually got sick. But oh, Kez Chick, I'm really sorry to hear that. Sorry. I hope I hope he gets better soon. Do you know, all my prayers and everything will be going to giving you a hand and getting him better. So yeah, I'm coming back tomorrow. I'm going to sort this audio out on the laptop because you could hear her and you couldn't hear me. And I know there was times when I pressed pause, but they were playing, so you couldn't hear me over the Thailand music and stuff. Anyway, I've a new schedule. It's up in here. It's probably not going to be actually doable because you know what I'm like. I'm here to be gone for another week. But yeah, I have a schedule done out. And it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Don't know how. Don't know where. Don't know when. But it's gonna work. If I have to eat the laptop, I'm going to eat the laptop button by button until it works for me. Um, so that's all I really came back on to see. Just to let everyone know that yes, yes, Shmita, yes, I have to be positive that it's going to work out and that I'm not going to fall flat on my face. And you see, Foodles isn't actually all that interesting either lately, so I really have to up my game to try and bring some sort of a laugh and a joke out of the old Foodleverse. The only thing that has happened good, in my opinion, for the last months that I've been off and kind of watching and mooching and looking behind the scenes, the only funny thing was Amber Lynn Reid and Zachary Michaels calling her Gamberlin Reid. Oh my God. And I thought I was good for the one liners. That is epic. That is epic. But it's not good how, she's trading the girlfriend's obsession, the food's obsession, the takeaways obsession. She's throwing it all onto the mother now that she's back living beside the mother and casinos. So yeah, Gamberlin Reid it was so aptly named, and everybody was coming up with little kind of half ones, but Zachary Michaels drove it into touch with Gamberlin Reid. That was nearly as good as his skits when he does the fast food graveyards. They are hilarious, absolutely hilarious. Dressing up in the black veils and everything for whenever Scamberlin Reid and Foodle McToodles goes head to head with who's going to do a diet and who's not going to be on a diet this week. Are you still down at Cement Shoes? Thank you, Kez Chick, and I hope you do okay. Mind your dad, and as I said, I will be lighting candles and making sure everything's okay. Um, hope to see you tomorrow. Come on, tomorrow when I'm back, like a bat out of hell. I'll be back. So yeah, that's the Foodles and the Amberlyn. We have Candy, Hungry Fat Chick. She was doing brilliantly, under £400. Now I have to say, I have a kind of a soft spot for Candy because she's not okay. I have heard stories about her, but she's not as overtly evil as the others. Um, so I do like her. I know she might have, you know, been different when she was younger. Um, but she did pull her life back. She was losing weight. She was doing brilliantly, and she just had a blip last week where she said her mukbangs were how do you say these things when you're Irish? It's really weird. It's very hard to come out with just these things. Yeah, her mukbangs and her people she eats for. I think that's probably the best way to put it. She's not making as much money now that she's on the diet. The people that pay her to eat, um, she's not getting that money, YouTube money. She's not able to pay her rent and stuff. So she had half of a blip last week. She was going to go back, um, taking money orders for what she was going to be eating. Yeah. But no, she's back on track now. I think it's this week. She just had a moment. And anyway, look, everybody knows that's where the Foodle McToodle is going with her stories now. She's trying to get Hungry Fat Chicks orders. I don't know how to put it. I really don't know how to put it without sounding like not a holy Catholic person. Night Kez Chick. So yeah, that's where I am. That's where we are. Um, it's just the three ladies. Yeah, I do watch other ladies, but they're just the three ladies that I think of. And I wonder what they're going to get up to next. Foodie is so boring. She's so boring. Um, apart from that, I was unwell. Um, there was a couple of different things on me, and like I had a chest infection for 6 weeks, I think. Um, so I really wasn't able to come on and do much. And even I did notice. Oh, you're on the exorcisms. I was having one last night too. Yeah. Is that the one where she was twerking with Nadir? She did a lot of dances with Nadir. Um, she thinks everybody wants her to go back home to Canada to be back doing all those crazy things. No, she's not happy in Kuwait. She'll say she's happy. She'll say blah 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 blah, but she's not. She really is not happy in Kuwait. Not a bit of her. Um, even her food eating. It's just she could come on for 10 minutes and yeah, I got this and I wanted a burger, but I got a wrap and it's like you're talking about food while you're eating your food and you have nothing to talk about. They have nothing to talk about. The queerest type of a couple I have ever come across in my life. They have no chemistry. Salah doesn't have an awful lot of anything, does he really? She leaned over at her couch. Oh yeah. It's at the start of FFG's intro. That's the one you're thinking about. Yeah. Yeah, she did. She did all sorts of mad stuff, like that dancing, and the times she went on the exercise ball. Oh my good lord, the one where she got stuck on the exercise ball. She was stuck on the exercise ball, and all she had was her two hands on the floor to keep her afloat. And all, Pete, Pete! Oh my god. There's the days we want back. We don't want to see her in that bloody blue couch eating food that, yeah. And she's doing all the backtracking now as well from all the companies that she was boycotting. So she's backtracking on those. Um Dunkin' Donuts, I think that was the one. No, Krispy Kreme last night she was eating because she couldn't do it anymore. But when everybody was pointing out all the things she'd have to boycott, she boycotted McDonald's. I still think she made, all right, she burned everything in the air fryer, but she made a better attempt at making the dupe McDonald's than the actual McDonald's. Would I have eaten them? No, no, not if I had seen her scrubbing her hands and everything with bleach. I would not have gone near any of that food anyway. Um, but yeah, poor Alfoodles, stuck on the exercise ball. Like, for all the horrible things she does to people and all the horrible things she does to animals, and there's that level of badness in a person, but sometimes she's funny. She is funny. So yep, back tomorrow. Um and I'm gone silent. Back tomorrow, and back with the food and McToodles. I don't know about Gamberlyn Reed. I think I leave her for a while. She's terribly boring as well. Just check in on Hungry Fat Chick, see how she's doing, make sure she's staying to her diet. Under £400. She was doing brilliantly. But she said yesterday, no, she's not going to let bills and stuff take over her life. She's not going to go back down that road. Yeah, I think it's on FFG's intro as well. I'll have a look at that, and if I do, I'll if I find it, I'll clip it and I'll email it to you. Do you remember her falling down rolling down the hill? Team Psych Ward. That was her favorite, I think. Um, yeah, Team Psych Ward. She really enjoyed that clip where Chantal, Pete and Chantal went walking up to a hill in the park, and she went right up the hill in a short mini dress and a blue knickers, and she rolled the whole way down the hill. Knickers and legs akimbo. She didn't give a damn. Everything was on show. No, everything was on show with Foodles anyway. But everything was on show for the whole world to see. Epic. That was true foodie beauty style, that was. And you know what? I really wanted to let you all watch. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. But the one I want to do first tomorrow, I hope to get up early enough to get on and do some. And then when the rugby is on, I might do TikTok. But I want to catch up with some of the foodles. I have to get the audio right. She said the laptop seems louder than me, but when I'm listening to it, I can't hear the laptop. I can only hear me talking over it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to sort that out tomorrow. Um, What was I saying? Oh, yes. Oh my God. Chef Boyardee. Yes, it was Chef Boyardee's bologna something something, but it was pasta. We call it mincemeat. So it was ground beef, pasta, sauce, and 15 bags of cheese for 5 people, all in the one frying pan. This is the new thing with foodie now. She's cooking at home. She has one fork. She's a spoon. She has a top a top of a dustbin. It's not the top of a dustbin. It's one of the trays out, but it looks like the little dustbin. And she has one. It's a frying pan. It's not even a saucepan. She does have the deep fryer, the air fryer, but yeah, she's doing this Chef Boyardee thingy just during the week. But she has no saucepans, so she had chicken stock. I was like, oh, foodie. This is true. This is true love between me and you, foodie. It really is. This is why I like you. This is why I like you, foodie, because you're fucking nuts. She she needed to heat up the chicken broth for her basic spaghetti bolognese. That's all it really was. But she was letting on it was all these really fancy things. And she she put the chicken stock into the kettle and boiled it in the kettle. Oh my God. I was like, yes, she's back. Oh my God. And she was so proud of herself, showing her innovation of heating up her chicken stock in the bloody kettle. And I was like, how are you going to drink coffee or tea out of that kettle into the bin? You just ruined your kettle, woman. So yes, seeing since then she's all week she's been like, I still kind of taste a good lumpy meaty chicken in my coffee. Oh my God. Like she could have put all the stuff as she cooked them, she was putting because she has to sit down. So it took her about 4 or 5 hours to cook this meal. Anyway, that's what they're saying. That's what the other channels are saying. Took her about 5 hours to cook any of these things because she had to sit down and get up and get down and get up, and because she couldn't stay standing for that length of time. So she could have taken everything as she cooked the mince, put it into her dustpan lid, the pasta into the dustpan lid, and heated up the chicken stock in the pan, so frying pan, mind you, that she was cooking the mince and the pasta in because she was putting them all back into it anyway. But no, Foodles thought it was a great idea to put a carton of chicken stock into her kettle, boil it up, and add it to her. Oh my God, beef bolognese something something. So that's where I hope. Absolutely, she's not going to get that taste out of that sauce, but or out of the kettle. She's just not. Um. So yeah, I hope that's where I start tomorrow. There's a few of them that I've found funny. A lot of them, oh my God, it's like pulling teeth. Especially when she was sick last week. All right, she was sick last week. However, her appetite quadrupled, and I, d- I don't know. I don't know where the stuff was coming out of. I don't know where she was, and throwing the wrapper, just the wrapper of the chips off it goes. Throw it away. Julia, Julia's doing not too bad. She's not doing too bad. She is looking for boyfriends, and so Foodle McToodle and Soft Hands Tall Pete's was bringing her to the vet to see if they could stop her wanting boyfriends. But I don't know. Soft Hands Tall Pete's did bring her in the cat carrier. But then again, he might have. Look, we don't know what's lies. We don't know what is the truth. But this is what we're here for. We are here to find the truth. They can't handle the truth. I'll fucking handle the truth. I'll handle all of the truth. Me and you, Foodles. Me and you, Tanya. Me and you, Foodles. Me and you. So, that's it. Howie, I think we're on Howie number 843. I think it could be most certainly did not live and last that long in the apartment in Kuwait while they were in Thailand for 6 weeks. I don't know how she manages. There's only little slight differences in the colour of all the Howies. So she must have a picture and go back to the pet shop every time Howie dies because they don't have a big lifespan, hamsters. They only last for a couple of weeks, months, maybe at the most. But this one looks more mouse-like than hamster-like. The other one was a rat fink. It was definitely not a hamster. But she manages to get the colour just close enough that we don't know if it is Howie. He didn't last a year. Come on, lads. He didn't last a year. Hamsters don't. Especially when you have Julia in the house. Like, Julia will get into that room and she would scare the living bejeebus out of him. And he'd be running around the cage while Julia is running around the outside of the cage trying to scare the bejesus out of him. And hamster gone, Julia happy, even though she hasn't eaten Howie, but she has actually killed an animal. Cats like to do that sort of stuff, especially if they're looking for boyfriends and boyfriends aren't around. Cats will attack anything. So that's where we are at the moment. And I will bring you down this little rabbit hole, Cement Shoes, a little bit further tomorrow. I hate saying things on YouTube, but I did yesterday. I did that yesterday. So, yes. That is all, my dears. I think that is all from me for tonight. Back early in the morning. Get some foodle doodle McToodles out. See what I can make out of what she's been doing. It'll all lead back to gaslighting. It always leads back to the gaslighting. But that's what we're here for. It's our little comedy, our little Ari Pepperoni calls it her novella. This is our novella. Yep, our little storyline that we like to keep up with. Where would we be without a soap opera? We've no Dallas, we've no Falcon Crest, we've no Coronation Street. Although one of the girls would love if I actually did upload some Coronation Streets and have some of a chat about them. I think one particular lady would find that quite funny and enjoy it. I might think about doing that for her. Anyway, I should talk to you soon. It's nearly 1 o'clock. Better go to sleep. Although I mightn't be able to sleep, and I don't know. Surely there's a live on somewhere that we'll all meet up in tonight or tomorrow. Talk to you soon. Let me know if there's a live on, and I'll go over, listen, and probably fall asleep. Bye, everybody. Talk to you soon. Talk to you in the morning. Unless you're in live chat later. Bye.